Hi, welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will come through me to give messages based on who's listening, and also briefly talk about the week ahead as well. And just before we start, just want to mention that if anyone would like a one-to-one session, they can be booked via the Archangel Raphael site, and so can the 5 minute monthly transmissions, and the 5 minute transmissions, and the shamanic protocol. And also, we've just released an audio, which is about going deeper into the light. So that's also available. And that's on the gen.net site. So, yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is that there is a lot going on many levels, a lot that is clearing, a lot that is rearranging. And because of this, you may find that things which were not quite happening before are made possible. So it is a time where you may be able to go forwards in earthly ways. Those of you who are ready for it vibrationally, energetically. It is also a time where you may find yourself feeling a bit like there are things in your life that feel like they are absolutely right, but other things that feel like they are not going to be there for much longer. A sense of things leaving, and a sense also of the things which are right, absolutely knowing that they are. So it is a time where there are stronger energies around to do with really knowing what is right and what is not. And also, it is a time where you may start feeling inside that it is not necessarily about needing to go forwards in any particular way, that you are given options according to what you would like to do, and these options are sometimes equally viable. And the reason I'm saying this is because I would like you to know that when you are really very much in your spirit and very aligned in other areas of your being, you are given options because this gives you a sense of being able to choose things in your life that feel like the perfect match for you on all levels. So sometimes when you are feeling a bit in need, it can be that you are given certain options, but perhaps you are feeling inside that most of them are not quite right, that perhaps there is a match, but there is generally a feeling inside that you may not have many options. But the more that you go into your higher self, the more you heal yourself on a physical, emotional, and mental level, the more that you are able to actually attract options which are equally beneficial. And then it is for you to choose what feels the best for you in that moment. And it may be one option feels good at one point in time, and then something else feels better. So it may be that you have several options that feel equally as good as each other. But it is all about timing, that at one point, one option is the highest for you in terms of how it feels on all levels. And then something changes and another option feels better. So sometimes you are given many options because each one will fit into your life at a different point in time. And sometimes you are given many options because you are then able to choose what feels like the perfect match to you. I also would like you to know that when you are feeling in need, generally, it is always going to be a time where you are perhaps not able to attract everything that you would like on the level that you would like. Because when you are in need, it is about being very much in the mindset of fulfilling those needs. Because where you have deep need, it indicates an area in you that has perhaps had lack for a long time. Something has not been there. And it is about having that need met. And it is about allowing this to happen in the right way, but not going into your own energy in terms of the things that you want, the way that you want things. Getting too concerned about things in your life which are bigger, which are more than that. And that is because as soon as your needs are met abundantly, then you automatically go into a higher energy that attracts to you the things you want in abundance. So it is not about fixating on the things you want when you are in need. It is about letting go, letting the universe fulfill your needs. And then after that, you will automatically attract the things you want. So it is a reminder to those of you who may feel a bit like this at the moment, like you have a lot of need, that it is really okay to just be and let the universe fulfill your needs, that you don't need to worry about things that you would like to create, bigger things, because this will be taken care of automatically. And it is always good for you to know that when you are really in deep need, comparing yourselves to others is never a good thing. Because when you are in deep need, it can feel to you like everyone else is making progress, doing much better than you. But as soon as you are no longer in need, when you feel satisfied generally, when you feel your life is really giving you what you need to go forwards, it is quite easy, actually, to create the life you want. That it has always been like this, that as soon as your deeper needs are met, as soon as the things in you which are not really feeling so well are sorted out, like your deeper traumas, issues that may have been there for a long time, then everything else starts to fall in place. So it is a reminder that ultimately life is meant to be easy, that when you are well, things just happen, that it is not something that is exceptional, an exceptional energy to be in. It is very normal. So it is good for you to know that when you are in need, just focus on allowing the universe to meet you. Acknowledge your needs, allow them to be met, and then see what happens automatically. And it is also a reminder that it is very natural to be like this, that you are all like children growing up, and sometimes you just need to receive. You just need to be looked after by life. You don't have to do a lot. You don't have to create even. It is about allowing the universe to actually care for you deeply until you feel that you can automatically sustain yourselves automatically without constantly needing something that is more than the norm, so to speak, without constantly needing something to keep you in a certain vibration energy. I will go as far as to say that those of you who allow yourselves to receive will ultimately be the ones who have the most to give. You will become the strongest, most powerful people by giving yourselves time to just be, to really take in what you need, whatever this is. And even if sometimes you feel that you have got a lot going on, that you have a lot of need, just allow this to be met by life. Don't go into your ego and believe that you should be above this, that it is really okay to receive. It is really okay. And in fact, I will go as far as to say that it is no better to be the one giving than the one receiving, that both are equal. And those of you who are really good at receiving will be really good at giving. So it is a reminder about this. I would like you to know that I am seeing to it that each and every one of you at the moment is going to be well catered for. I am also seeing to it that you will be ultimately able to create something in this lifetime that feels to you like your higher purpose has been served. So I am actually, in one way or another, helping you with all of this. And because of this, some of you may occasionally be guided to connect with people who are able to take you further on your purpose. And because of this, you are then feeling that something can be accomplished. Because, especially for some of you, accomplishing what you are here to do is dependent on others as well, the people you collide with. So, what I am also doing is helping you to meet the right people. I am actually working on many levels with all of you. And sometimes I will tell you quite directly to make contact with someone in particular or do something, because what I'm trying to do is actually connect you with a certain person or a certain energy that you need. And when I do this, what I'm really trying to do is help you accomplish your higher purpose. I am also reminding you that it is important to follow through on your intuition, that it is really very much about receiving, but also taking action, that it is not just about allowing the energy to automatically arrive, that sometimes it can be so simple to receive something and believe that it is done already without realizing that there is something required from you. And it is not that you are required to do anything that takes energy, but it can be something really simple you need to do. And if you are not doing it, then the thing is not able to happen on earth. So it is good for you to know that when you are receiving something, don't simply be with it. Take action as you are guided to do. And the way that you will know you are being guided to do something is because you will feel it inside. You will feel an urge, a sense of doing something. And when you do that thing, you will feel at peace afterwards. But for some of you, it has become a habit to receive a lot of inspiration and guidance but not act on it. And that is because you are very much in your own energy about what you are receiving from the oneness, from your guides and angels. So you receive something, but you are in your own energy about it. So perhaps believing that what you are receiving is going to happen automatically. Perhaps you are believing that what you are receiving is more of a premonition of something that will happen, rather than something to act upon yourselves. And the way that you will know as well about taking action is that you will feel it in your body very strongly. But those of you who are perhaps prone to leaving your body, to being a bit ungrounded, you may not be able to follow through on things easily because you are not able to feel that in your body, the prompting, the urge that is very physical to do something. So it is just a reminder. But this message isn't for all of you, only for some of you, and you will know who you are. So it is a reminder to always be grounded in your body, to receive, but also know when it is time to act. and also to know that action is not the same as forcing something to happen. Action is always going to feel like it is something that is happening naturally through you. But you do need to be grounded enough to feel this. I have one more thing to say, and that is, every single person here is part of the cosmic collective. You are all here to serve a higher purpose. You are all here to be on the planet in order to elevate life and to make things much more about the oneness. But that doesn't not mean that you are going to always find it easy to do this. It doesn't mean that you will automatically do this as well, because what will happen is that along the way you will come across people, energies that try to prevent you from doing this. And because of this, it is important to always connect to yourselves on a deeper level, to not get lost in the world, to not believe that just because you are part of the cosmic collective, things will get done through you. Because what is really important to remember is that generally the world has not been about people being in their true light, that it is about going deeper to connect with your light, with your own energy and your own inner being. And through this, the right things happen. But if you are not in this, then life can be chaotic, and it is easy to get lost in the world and lost in the chaos of everything going on. So it is a reminder that for those of you who are in the cosmic collective, it is so important to connect to your inner light, your inner being, because without this, things cannot happen. And people who are not in the cosmic collective benefit from your light, so they reconnect to their light through you. And those of you who are in the cosmic collective, you are ultimately here to reconnect others to who they are. I hope I am making sense, but it does need to start with you, that you need to connect to yourself in order for this to be able to come through you. And when you are not connected, you will not feel so good. But as soon as you are, your purpose activates, turns itself on, and that is when you find your place in the world. That is all. The week ahead will be a good one on the whole, but there will be challenges as well. It will be a time where you may need to be in your own energy to clear things that arise. But generally, it is a positive week. But the reason there will be things that come up is because the energies generally are very high in the world, and it is bringing up a lot of shadow. That is all. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. And yeah, have a really good weekend and a good week ahead. And much love to all of you.